Okay, so it says for each pair of polynomials, perform the given arithmetic operation. So you're just doing what it tells you to do. You take the function f and you add the function g. So I've got the function f up here. I'm going to take x squared plus 1, and then I'm going to add x plus 1 parentheses squared. So I just do what I can. I multiply what I need to multiply. I combine like terms when I need to combine like terms. So the first thing I can do is square this stuff. Whenever you square something, you take x plus 1 times x plus 1, you multiply it by itself. Right, so we have x squared. Now I'm distributing that, so I have x squared plus 1x plus another 1x, and then 1 times 1 gives me 1. Combine like terms, and then I drop these guys down and combine more like terms. So I have 2x squares, so I'm going to add those together and drop the plus 2x there, and then I have 1 plus 1, that makes 2. So there we have f of x plus g of x. And I do want you to write the function notation in front of it, or you could write it behind it, but usually it's written in front. So that's all there is to it. You just add when it tells you to add, subtract when it tells you to subtract. When you subtract, make sure that the negative affects everything after it. So if I'm looking at number 4 over here, the f of x, I'm just going to rewrite x squared minus 5x minus 16, and then I'm subtracting g of x. So g of x is x minus 3 squared. So order of operations, I need to square first, right? So this x minus 3 has to get squared. So distribute that, x squared, x times negative 3, another negative 3x, and then positive 9. Combine those like terms. Now since this is subtraction here, this has to affect all of this. So that means I need to change all those signs. So that negative is going to make a negative x squared, positive 6x, and a negative 9. Then I'm going to drop down the f of x and combine like terms. So negatives change signs for the entire function. Okay, but not until you've done the square, if there is a square. So now I simply combine like terms. The x squared minus x squared will cancel each other out. I have negative 5x, positive 6x, so that's going to be a positive 1x, a negative 16, and a negative 9, could be negative 25. So there is f of x minus g of x. Okay, so be really careful with the negatives when you subtract. So for instance, number 2, this negative here, is going to affect both the 14x and the 12. There's nothing to square, so you don't have to worry about that. You just distribute the negative into the g function, and then you combine like terms.